Very good morning to all of you in my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about chapter 8, that is a poem, A Watering Rhyme. In this video I am going to discuss with you the question answers and the exercises from the textbook. First is reading is fun. In reading is fun, question number 1 is, what is the best time to water the plants? The answer is, early in the morning and the evening hours are the best times to water the plants. Question number 2, when we should not water the plants? We should not water the plants during the midday. Question number 3, which part of the plant should be watered? Answer, the roots of the plant should be watered. Question number 4, do you have a garden? Children, if you have a garden, then you can write yes. If you don't have garden, you have to write no, I don't have a garden. Question number 5 is, name some flowers which grow in your garden or near your house. You can write the names of flowers which grow in your school also. In my garden, I have rose, marigold, jasmine, lotus, etc. Question number 6 is, give another word for thirsty feet. Thirsty feet means the root part of the plant. So another word for it is roots. Question number 7, what happens when we water plants in the morning? When we water the plants in the morning, they will grow well. They don't die. Question number 8 is, from where do flowers get water? So flowers get water from the bottom, that is root part of the plant. Next exercise is, place the letters in their right order to form the names of the flowers. So let us see which are the letters. So first one is PAETWEES. So if you don't get idea, I am giving you another clue. So this is the flower. Yes, you all are right. This is sweet pea. Next one, MRAIDOLG. Okay, it's very easy. It's a yellow color flower which we use for our gods also. So we make garland of it. This is marigold. It comes in orange and yellow color. Next one is JASMINE. So we can make the name of this flower. This is jasmine. 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 TLOUS. This is national flower of India, that is lotus, which grow in the water. LOTUS, lotus. This is ARGOM. This is a flower which have a very beautiful scent or smell, we can say. Mogra, MOGRA, mogra. Next one is DHAAIL, and the flower is this. It comes in various colors and its name is DAHLIA, Dahlia. Next one, XOLPH. It's this flower which is very common around us. It's available in white and pink color in our school. Its name is PHLOX, phlox. This is ANSPY. Yes, this is pansy. PANSY, pansy. BISIHCUS. This is hibiscus. Hibiscus comes in white, cream color, and it also comes in red color. Red one is most common nowadays. Next exercise is, In the sentences below, the capital letters, commas, full stop and question marks are missing. Put these in the correct places. Number A is, on Monday I will go to school. When we put capital letters and commas and full stop, we will read it as, on Monday I will go to school. Number B, Rahim, Ravi and Raju are going to see the circus. Here the three names Rahim, Ravi and Raju are nouns. So all these words first letter will be capital. So all the R will be capital and comma should be put in here. That is in between the names or things. So we put here between the names and at the last we put a full stop. So Rahim, Ravi and Raju are going to see the circus. Number C, Sita, where are you looking? So Sita is the name of a girl, so S is capital, then comma, Sita, where are you looking? Question mark. So this is a question, so we put a question mark at the end. Number D, the tailor went to the market, Mr. Singh. So Mr. Singh, Mr. M capital, then full stop, then Singh, S is capital. The first letter of the sentence must be capital, so T is also capital here. So the tailor went to the market, Mr. Singh. Next one, E. Every Sunday I go for a walk, have breakfast, read storybooks, listen to music and watch television. So here first letter E is capital, Sundays S is capital, then comma, I go for a walk, comma, have breakfast, comma, read storybooks, comma, listen to music and watch television, full stop. So these are the different activities he is doing. Every Sunday he is going for a walk, then comma, have breakfast, read storybooks. So these are different activities. So we put commas in between all these activities. Next one, Lakshmi, why are you crying? So this is a question, as we read we get it. So Lakshmi is L is capital, then comma. When we take a name, we have a pause here. Lakshmi, why are you crying? Then question mark. So next one, G. Oranges, mangoes, bananas and papayas are fruits. So first letter is capital, orange, oranges, then comma, then mangoes, bananas and papayas are fruits, then full stop. Next, there is an exercise in which you have to write a story about a plant that is in danger. So I have a story as an example for all of you. You can write your own imaginative story. So once there was a plant who used to be very sad. He heard from someone that he was going to be killed by some people who wanted to use his food. He was scared to hear this. So one day, when he was crying loudly, a child saw him and asked him about why he was crying. The plant told him the complete story. The child made a plan to save the plant from the cruel human beings. His father was the president of the society. He requested his father not to let the people to cut the plant, as it was very useful to us. The father was very happy to know this. He gave strict orders to the people not to cut the plant. The child went to meet the plant after one day. He gave the good news. They both became very happy and became friends forever. Okay, so this is the story. Last and the most important activity of this lesson is a speech on protecting endangered plants. So let us see how we can write a speech. So first we have to address the audience who are going to listen to us here, going to listen us. So respected principal sir, teachers and my dear friends, this morning I would like to briefly express the importance to protect endangered flowers and plants. So first we have to give introduction of what we are going to say. In next paragraph we are going to tell what is the importance of plants and trees and flowers. Flowers and plants are important to us because they help us to purify the atmosphere. They give us oxygen, take in carbon dioxide. Some of the plants like neem, tulsi, etc. are medicinal plants that are used to treat various ailments. Some of the flowers like jasmine, rose, etc. used to make various cosmetic products. Flowers are used for decorative purposes. There are various benefits which we obtain from them. So they need to be protected. Here we see some of the ways to protect our endangered flowers and plants. So first one is we must take care of the plant in every aspect. We must give them water, we must keep them clean, we must dig them from time to time, we must remove all the dried leaves, we must give them medicines, we must spray a medicine on them. Okay. Next one is the surrounding area of the plant should not be disturbed. They should not be disturbed. Protect the plants from being eaten by animals and birds. If possible, report in the nearby botany department or horticulturist. Now, lastly, we will conclude our speech by telling about plants and animals hold medicinal, agricultural, ecological and commercial and aesthetic or recreational values. So they must be protected and saved so that future generation can experience their presence and value. If the destruction of nature proceeds at the same rate, then a day will come when humans themselves become extinct. I thank you for listening with patience. Thank you all of you.